Hello, and welcome to Readings by Miss Yvonne. My website is readingsbymissyvonne.com. All of the information I'm giving you today is available on my website. There's a printer-friendly version. Just go to the icons at the bottom where the share icons are. Free weekly tarot lessons, week 2, July 20th, 2015. Minor Arcana. 4 Aces. The 4 aces, just as they represent the beginning of all things, will be the beginning of your tarot lesson for the Minor Arcana. For this week's tarot lesson, I will be using another favorite deck of mine, the Crystal Visions Tarot. Again, whatever deck you choose, the pictures and names of the suits may be different, but the meanings will still be the same. Aces represent the number 1, the beginning. It will depict the answer of something new to come. What that is will depend on the suit. When looking at the ace, remember to look at the imagery of the picture to help you pick up the energy of the card. In a layout, you'll remember, the surrounding cards can help you give a more accurate reading. Just as the 4 aces upright can be the beginning, remember, the reverse card reading will be quite the opposite. I'll get into that more in detail with each card. The Ace of Wands upright. Let's first look at the imagery in the picture of this card. While the dragon-like creature wrapped around the scepter may seem a little frightening, he seems to be adding light to the crystals. This would tell me the client is asking about a new creative endeavor, and the card is saying to put away your fears, take the initiative, and start creating. It's sparking a new idea, a new inspiration to something you've been wanting to do, but was holding back for fear of failure. The Ace of Wands properties are fire, the season of spring, the direction of south, and the herb is yarrow. The Ace of Wands, whether being used in a single card reading or the outcome of a card spread, is telling you it's time to follow your creative dreams, take a leap of faith, and take the action you need to bring this endeavor to fruition. The Ace of Wands reverse. While the upright Ace of Wands is telling you to let your creative juices flow, the reverse is much the opposite. There are many reasons for delays or roadblocks, so you'll need to take the time to reevaluate the situation. It may just be the time's not right, you haven't really researched enough, but it does not necessarily mean it's off the table completely. The Ace of Cups upright. I love the imagery on this card, the dragonflies and the lotus surrounding the beautiful embellished cup overflowing onto the lotus. It's just a peaceful setting. The Ace of Cups signifies a new emotional beginning in relationships, either in love or with family. In the love aspect of your life, if you're single, it'll mean a new person's coming into your life. If you're already married or in a relationship, it can mean a new chapter or renewal of your feelings. In the family area, it can mean a new family member is being added, either through marriage or a new birth. The marriage or birth can be for you or it can be for another member of your family. If you've been feeling lost, it can also mean a new spiritual awakening, starting on a new spiritual path. The Ace of Cups is a water sign, the season of summer, direction is west, and lotus is the herb. The lotus is used in many Chinese teas and medicines. The medicinal lotus is used for soothing stomachs, lowering blood sugar and cholesterol, relieving inflammation, and helping with menstrual cycles. The Ace of Cups reversed. The Ace of Cups in the upright is the beginning of something new. The reverse, of course, will be the opposite again. Since it deals with emotions, it can mean problems or upheavals in your relationships. Depending on the surrounding cards, it might mean it's time to end a relationship that isn't working for you or causing you hurt. If you're trying to conceive, it may mean it's just not the right time, or you've been trying too hard and need to step back for a bit. In your spiritual life, it might signify a loss of faith or need for guidance. The Ace of Swords upright. What's more powerful than a sword, or more beautiful than roses and butterflies? While the roses are beautiful, they do have vines and thorns. In this card, I see the strong, winged sword cutting through the vines and thorns to rise up in flight with the butterflies, but not harming the roses. For me, the Ace of Swords is telling me to forget old ideals or thoughts that might be holding you back. Instead, rise above them and take the initiative to get what you feel you've worked to deserve. The sword is a sign of power, so you'll need to reach inside yourself and pull on that power. It's there, you just need to bring it to the front. If you've been feeling as though others have control over you, the Ace of Swords is telling you it's time to take that control back. It's time to step forward. Pull forth your power and take control of your own life. It may not be easy, but it's worth it. The Ace of Swords properties are air, the autumn season, east is the direction, and chamomile is the herb. The Ace of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords in reverse may not be a card you want to come up, but each card, whether upright or reversed, are important to get a clear reading. It shows you there will be delays and setbacks, but not something you cannot overcome, so don't give up. Since it also signifies power, the card in reverse depicts the misuse of power to overtake the situation. Having power can be a good thing, but if used to hurt or harm others, it can be evil. If someone is holding power over you, it might be time to get help with the problem. The Ace of Pentacles upright. I mentioned when explaining pentacles in the last lesson, people often associate a pentacle with evil, black magic, or witchcraft, but you'll need to put those ideals aside when reading the tarot. The Ace of Pentacles actually represents money, material things, prosperity, good business ventures, which are all things you want for a good life. The picture on the card is showing me the endless circle being held up by the sky, telling me the sun is rising on the beginning of a new day with endless possibilities. Anything I want to start today to bring me abundance will be fulfilled. Pentacles are earth cards, so most any deck you have will incite the same meaning for you. While the Ace of Pentacles is signaling the good things coming for you, that doesn't mean you just sit back on your laurels and wait for someone to knock on your door and give you everything on a silver platter. What it will tell you is there are great rewards for you, but it may take work on your part. The Ace of Pentacles, an earth sign, is a winter season, directional north, and while there isn't an herb for this, it does show whole grains, and most of us are all beginning to eat healthier, and whole grains can help with chronic diseases and help with weight maintenance. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Just as the upright Ace of Pentacles can bring abundance to you, the reverse can take it away. This card can mean loss of finances, material things, or even a job. It also appears if those material gains you made were done on the backs of others or procured through greed on your part. So, it's not a very good card to get. That I'll agree with. Just a note on the reverse meaning of the cards. I personally don't use reverse cards in my readings, but find a card will still come up to show the same meanings as if I used them. If you're thinking you won't get a bad outcome if you don't use the reverse cards, please think again, because no matter the card you draw as well as the surrounding cards will read the same outcome. Well, that's our tarot lesson for this week. Do you think you have a good understanding of the four aces now? Next week we'll be learning all about the twos, and while they may be a terrible stage for children, they actually are pretty good cards in the tarot. For those of you who have your own tarot deck, I'd like you to shuffle the cards, pick just one, and without looking up the meaning, write down what you see or feel from the card. I'd be interested to know what you get, so I'm hoping you'll either write it in the comments below or email it to me. If you're a beginner, don't worry, I'm not here to judge you, but it'll give me an idea of what you're getting from the cards. Remember to subscribe to my blog for email notifications to remind you to check back each Monday for a new lesson. You can also like my page on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, where I'll be posting as each new lesson is available. If you have any questions about this or previous lessons, please either post a comment here or on my Facebook page. You can also send me an email if you choose not to have it posted. Again, there's a printer-friendly version of each week's lesson. and you can get that from the print icon at the bottom of the article. It's in the same area as the share icons. As always, I'm available for readings. Please remember I'm on the West Coast, so coordinate your time with my time zone. The Crystal Vision Tarot is used with grateful permission by Jennifer Galasso. You can purchase the Crystal Visions Tarot on Jennifer Galasso's website or through the publisher, US Games, Inc. Both of those links are on my website. Again, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope you'll be back next Monday for our next lesson. If you've missed any lessons, they're all on the website, and I'll be uploading the new videos to YouTube. And again, thank you for stopping by.